let me call in my son, because this is a really good opportunity to show him how knives work and knife safety. All right, Walter, you want to pop up out of nowhere?
Anna! This is kind of my first time using knives.
Hi, welcome back to Pretty Creative Stuff. So what did you think of the knives? Did they work well?
Recently, my husband tested out a new knife set, and in the process, he shared a bunch of knife safety and chopping tips with our son Walter. I decided all of these tips deserve their very own video, so stay tuned for 9 tips about how to use knives safely and more efficiently. If you'd like to see our review of the knife set, I'll put a link in the description box. Tip 1. How to prevent the cutting board from moving around.
Whenever I'm chopping, I always start with getting either paper towels or a kitchen towel and wetting it. I'll show you in a second what I do. I picked this up somewhere on YouTube. But basically what you want to do is put the towels down and put it under your board. As you can see with the granite, it slips all around. When you put towels down, it keeps it sturdy. It keeps it from moving.
Tip 2. What you need to get before you start chopping.
Okay, so I always keep a bowl near me for the scraps, just so they don't clutter the cutting board or anything like that. So I just keep that on hand. You'll see a lot of people doing that. Everything I learned came from YouTube.
Tip 3. Creative uses for a peeler.
Peelers are actually good if you're making little ribbons with zucchini or carrots. You know, if you want to make a pretty little salad, use a peeler. Just keep going, go to town, and you'll end up with all these little ribbons. It's really nice.
Tip 4. What to do first when cutting a tomato.
One thing, okay, I don't understand when I go to a restaurant and they have this little belly button here. This is just not appealing on any level. So what I always do is cut that out first. So what you want to do is, put your thumb like that, and then put this in like that. Get your thumb over the belly button, and you just want to twist this to start cutting it out. Just go like that, carve it out, pull that out, and then I always cut off this little tip.
Tip 5. How to chop safely.
Let's use I always like the bigger knife, so
Can I use it?
Okay, so what you want to do
Is use it?
I always hold it like that. Hold this securely, and then you're gonna let the knife do the work. You're gonna slice through until you get to the board.
I know, can I do
So you
it?
ready? You gonna try it?
Yeah, so basically like you hold the knife like this.
Right, with your finger on top.
And then you go like that.
That's right. And that's it. You guys curl your fingers underneath, because the last thing you want to do is cut your fingers. So use your knuckle as a guide. And slice through.
I'm gonna do that. That looks fun. That is. That looks so hard.
Just kind of in a rocking motion. So what you just want to make little strips. So little strips like that. You can move your fingers over like that. Yeah, keep your fingers curled under. And then slice, yeah. You're doing great, actually. Yeah, don't bring the blade up too high. Put your tip of your knife there, and then you're just gonna rock down.
Tip 6. Santoku knife.
You know what? I think
Did your dad teach you how to do this?
my dad loved to cook. It was great. This one actually, I think these little dents right here help food not to stick. So I'm gonna try to slice it with this one and see if that actually helps. I kind of like this knife.
Me
This is
too.
a good one. Santoku knife.
Tip 7. Another use for a big knife. Use cautiously.
Okay, and then when you have a big knife like that, you can kind of use it as a shovel.
No, Dad, don't do that. I'm scared that you're gonna cut yourself. No, because the blade is towards you.
Tip 8. Don't cry over onions.
Okay, cutting off this root part is what causes people to cry. It releases the whatever it is in there that makes people cry. You'll see chefs cut through all the way down to the root, and they won't actually cut the root off. They'll just throw the root away.
Tip 9. How to slice soft bread.
Okay, Walter, so this is a bread
An
knife.
awesome
It's
knife.
serrated. So this sourdough bread just came out of the oven a couple of hours ago. My wife makes sourdough bread.
It's delicious.
It is. So, and I'm pretty sure there's a video. So there's going to be a link in the description box. So check that out. So basically, when it first comes out, it's really soft. Like my daughter calls it pillow bread.
It is. It is
and so-
basically like my pillow.
So sometimes it's hard to cut.
Don't put your head
One
on
thing
it,
you can
though.
do, just stab a little. Make a hole. Cut like that. And then cut the rest of the way through. Also, tipping it up on its side also helps sometimes. I'm going to cut a couple of pieces because I know we're going to eat it.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified about upcoming videos. See you next time.